Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Shagdog's here, Spitter Swallow Beer Review. And I'm about to get on here real quick. And if I can find the video. And we're doing a Victory Juicy Monkey Hazy Imperial IPA. Of course, my damn computer's going slow. I'm just trying to see what's going on here. All right, go to here. That should change, right? God damn. YouTube. I was on the right spot, but then I lost it. Anyhow, this one gets a Beer Advocate score of 79. It's considered a New England IPA by Victory Brewing Company down in town, Pennsylvania. Loaded with notes of juice fruit and ripe for the picking. Juice Monkey is packing a punch as he joins the crew. Upfront pineapple and orange aroma meet Sabro, Lotus, fucking pop-ups. Sabro, Lotus, and Sultana hops to drop a Hazy Imperial IPA that will have you on monkey time in no time. Sounds like jammer time. I have. Now this, I just want to go ahead and share it on my Facebook, my actual Facebook page, just because I think I will get more viewers. Let's type that in. All right, there we go. I apologize. So hard to do this. I could have shared it to my Facebook, but I'd rather paste it to my Facebook page, because if I share it to Facebook, it doesn't count towards the YouTube views, you know. So it's like wasted views, really. So, but yeah, let's get into this one. Yeah, again, Beer Advocate. Not sure what that is. What the fuck? What the? Beer Advocate is killing me. A Cyndi Lauper commercial just popped up. Beer Advocate, Juicy Monkey, Hazy Imperial. All right, let's get back to that. I had to close it. That's like ridiculous. 79, 9.5% ABV. Yeah. So let's do this. Let's shock this monkey. No, 9.5% ABV. I do have another one. I think it's a bigger can. It's like 8.5%, but it's a, I don't know if it was a 19-ounce can or 24-ounce can of an IPA. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to drink that. I'm not a big fan of a lot of Victory beers. There's a couple of them that are okay, but most of them, you know, they just haven't really done anything. They're not really good on, they're mostly IPAs that they have, I think. Maybe they have some Saisons and stuff like that too. I can't remember, but I'm more of a stout, porter, brown ale. And I don't think if they do have any of that, I've never had a beer like that from Victory. But here they come, the monkey on my back. Bam, the juicy monkey. Here they come, walking down the street, get the funniest looks from everyone they meet. Hey, there's only one alive monkey because 3 of them are dead, and I don't even know how the alive one's doing. Who is it? Mickey, right? Mickey's the one still alive. I think Peter, Mike, and of course Davy Jones are all dead. right, so nice can. I mean, I don't mind the can too much. Get that clear of the light off there. A little all-seeing eye on the back. Oh, here comes Dolly Dog. She woke up. Hopefully she don't start crying. Yeah, so look at that. Definitely cloudy, orangey, kind of a orangey golden, I guess you could say. Head still retain a little bit less than a pinky, but it's still there. You can't see the top, but bam, there you go. Still retaining on top, hasn't faded away. Man, that's perfect camera work in a one-man show. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's give it a sniffer. It doesn't look too bad. Wow. Yeah, definitely picking up some fruity, maybe some orange, mango. Not really picking up a pine or anything. More of a mango, orange, citrusy. Maybe some of the hops are coming through. It might be all right. Let's try it. Cheers. Yep, she woke up and she's crying. You gotta go potty? Hello, I'm over here, McFly. Dolly, come here. Hey. She's deaf, so I'm trying to get her attention. Come on. Can't see you. Where you at? Do you get some water? Oh, you want some pets? All right, there you go. Hey, just enjoy the beer review, girl. Yeah, let's everybody see you. Come on. Let's show the Dolly Dog, right? Oh, crap. There you are. Yeah. Look at that puppy. Almost 17 years old this year. September, right? You're going to be 17? Yeah, you're doing pretty good for a 17-year-old dog. Very kind of deaf, but sometimes she runs and jumps still, and she's almost 17. She'll jump up on small steps, probably about yay high, 2 or 3 steps. They're about that high to the patio, but she still clears them. Yeah. So back to the beer. Oh, yeah. Those hops are coming through. Sabro, Lotus, and Sultana. I don't recall ever hearing about Sultana. Is that like the Sultan of beer hops? Yeah, beer hops. Jeez. Yeah, pineapple in there. That's probably what I was smelling earlier. Right? Pineapple, maybe an orange. Kind of sugary or something. Not a good one. The smell was better than the taste, actually. Pineapple, orange, maybe not a mango, maybe a melon. A little bitter finish, not super bitter, but a slight bitterness to the finish. Fruity, sugary. I'm not a fan of it. Matter of fact, this one I might finish off camera, although we usually finish our beers on camera. It's the right thing to do. No, serious, man. It's the right thing to do. So all you other beer reviewers out there, you need to start finishing your beers on camera. Although I understand you want to make it like I'm at 10 minutes now. I probably should cut the video off right here. 10 minutes is usually the limit, but I got the gift of gab. Yeah, especially when I'm drinking. And I'm only a beer and a half in. Well, I had a 24-ounce can before, so I'm almost a half beer in. The gift of gab with the monkeys. Spank that monkey, right? Shock that monkey, spank that monkey. Give it the shocker. I remember when I was a young lad, but I wasn't that young. First time I saw that when I was like 31, I was in the academy. A couple of the young guys that were like 19, they were doing that. That was like their gang sign, I thought. I was like, what is that, gang sign? They're doing that all the time. I'm like, they're like, no, that's the shocker. I'm like, what the hell is a shocker? Like 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. I'm like, really? And I said, then I got involved, come up with my own stuff. I said, how about this one? 1 in the pink, 2 in the stink. Yeah, the double shocker. Oh, boy. Shagdog, you kill yourself. All right, what am I going to give this? I don't like it. It's too fruity, sugary, too much of a bitterness to it with that fruity and sugar. It's a triple whammy there. Fruity, bitter, and sugary. Me no like. Yeah, don't like it at all. I'm going to give it a D plus and 3/4 of a swallow. I haven't given one of those out anything less than a swallow in a long time, but yeah, D plus and 3/4 of a swallow. If you don't like bitter, sugary, I mean, it's not super duper sugary, but it's kind of sugary sweet and kind of fruity too, with that pineapple and a little bit of orange, a little bit of melon probably in there. It's just too much for me. That's why I hate IPAs. They're a hit or miss with me. Some IPAs I like, some I don't. I think anytime I get another IPA that says juicy, I'm just going to shy away from it. Most of the juicy IPAs I don't like. There's a couple that are actually pretty good, actually. So I can't say I'm going to shy away from it because there's been a couple that were pretty good. But this one is a no-go on my list. Has June 6th Normandy anniversary, which was quite a many years ago. Not too many World War II vets left, but there's still like I forget, I looked it up, was 170,000? Which I'm shocked there's that many, but how many World War II vets are still alive?
According to ABC News, the Walt Disney Company, out of the 16.4 million Americans who served in the armed forces,
I don't want to hear your voice.
Less than 1% of them were still alive at the end of 2023, according to estimates from the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs.
You just told me the percentage. You didn't. What, you want me to add it up myself? Come on. Let me Google that a different way. How many vets are left from World War II?
According to US USA,
how many surviving vets are still alive from World War II? Can I ask it any different way? Supposedly 119,550. Now watch this. Korea, which basically World War II, I sound like a president, ended in 45. When Korea ended 54, did that go from 50 to 54 or 52 to 54, whatever the heck? I think it ended in 54. How many vets are still alive from the Korean War? 1 million still from the Korean War. The Forgotten War.
Veterans Affairs honors Korean War veterans between 1950 and 1955.
And it should have been forgotten. There's still 1 million vets out there that served in the Korean War. Now, are they counting the ones that are still stationed CONUS, Continental US, or is that just the ones? That's probably everybody that served during that time, actually. So not all of them went over there, probably. Like I served during Desert Storm, but I didn't go to Desert Storm. But I got the defense ribbon because of it, or whatever. So, actually, I wasn't even in during Desert Storm. I enlisted about a week or two before Desert Storm started, but my delayed entry was like 2 months. Yeah, that was January. I enlisted about 2 weeks, a week or two before the Desert Storm actually started. And then, but my entry was in March, so I wasn't really in. But anyhow, but I volunteered during it, so I mean, but I wasn't going to fight or anything. I didn't even take an MOS infantry or anything, so I was a little bit smarter than that, but not much smarter. If I was really smarter, they offered me, I guess because my ASVAB scores were good in like field artillery and mechanics or something. I don't know. That's what they said. And they offered me artillery and 2 year enlistment going to Korea. I'm like, hell with that. I took a 5-year enlistment instead, doing an administrative specialist. That was stupid. I ended up doing 5.5 years because I was overseas. And when my time was up overseas, it was 2 years in Panama. I had 9 months left of service. So they're like, well, you either got to stay those 9 months or you got to extend to go back to the U.S. I'm like, I had a good time in Panama, but 2 years was long enough. And I was like, I want to go back to the U.S. But I put a request in to go to 3 different bases on the East Coast, but I got stuck in Fort Hood. I was like, damn. But at least I went to an MP brigade. It was in brigade headquarters. S3 operations. So, I mean, wasn't too bad. I drank a lot of coffee. Didn't do too much. Drank a lot of beer in my off time. Yeah, Army. If you got any of your own Army stories, leave them in the comments. Matter of fact, I might start a new channel just talking about my Army days. Well, I don't think anybody's viewing on YouTube or Facebook or through my Facebook account, but that's okay. That's okay. Can anybody tell me the definition of paradox? Yeah, it's paradox. That's where you park 2 boats, right? All right, we're trying to get this beer down. I should have just done karaoke. Killed a couple of Yinglings, yeah. The life of a 50-year-old. Well, I'm over 50 now, but I want to give shout outs. I'm probably missing some people this year, but in the past year, since July and August last year up to now, I'm sure there's probably more than just 3 people that died that I know, but give a shout out to my step cousin, but we're pretty much cousins. Even though we haven't seen each other in many years, we still consider each other cousins. I probably should have chatted more with him over these years. He had a condition, he was lucky to make it this long. I'm glad he was able to get an extra 10 or 12 years to spend time with his family and everything. So, and chance for his kids to grow up, see his kids grow up, So that was my step cousin, David Cross-Hamill. Mary Kuntz passed away last year also. Breast cancer, childhood friend, one of my best friends, his sister. And then recently, wasn't real close with him or anything, but a fellow correctional officer when I used to work in that business. He was a very grumpy man, but he was funny at the same time. Uh, he usually came into work at 3 in the morning, and I was already at work. And I wasn't happy about my job, but when I came in and saw his grumpiness, and I told him this probably once or twice too, that, my life seems a lot better seeing him come in all grumpy. And he would chuckle. And yeah, bless him, D. Barnes. Another David, gone too soon. Yeah, that's my shout outs for today. Yeah, that's life. Same age too, so it gives you a perspective, man. You'll get a perspective all your life of people dying until it's your turn. You'll be like 18 and someone your own age die. Usually back then, those accidents or something like that, car accidents, falling off a building, stuff like that. Then as you get older, then it starts hitting you. People dying from fucking cancer, whatever, diseases, heart conditions. Then you really get it perspective. Like, yeah, when you're younger, you think, wow, you live forever. Yeah, just have to be a couple of people, just the unlucky ones, car accident, construction accidents, stuff like that. Mostly car accidents early back then, vehicle accidents. I think I knew one kid that died with a heart condition when I was younger. That I knew from younger. He died probably in his mid-20s. Another one had a kidney condition, and he made it to his, I think, early 30s, I believe. So early to mid 30s. So it's only 2 or 3 people I knew had died of like some type of ailment or something. Most of them were accidents. But once you get past those 30s, that's when people start really. A couple of, actually, some other ones in the young days, overdose. One guy I went to high school with overdosed. A couple other guys I went to high school. It was later on, though, in the 30s, probably. Maybe early 40s. Drug overdose. A couple of heart attacks in the 40s, which is kind of rare, but yeah, but once you get to 50s, then you're like, wow, it's getting really short. I might be lucky if I have 20, 30 years, but you could have, and when you're 50, early 50s, you could be lucky to have 1 or 2 years. So let's take every day for what it is. Enjoy life. If you have friends, spend time with them. If you have family, spend time with them. Yeah, there you go. I didn't even know it was really sad about the guy you used to work with just passed away. As I was actually thinking about him a couple of weeks ago because we talked about something when I first left corrections back in 2019. I think it was probably a few months after that, and I saw he did something, on Facebook, and I was like, oh, I called him up asking questions about it, and he invited me over to his other place. We used to live close together, a few blocks away from each other when he lived in town, and he invited me over for some drinks or something, but I worked overnight shift, so I was like, it's just not my cup of tea to start drinking at 6 o'clock on one of my nights off or whatever. But never did it. And then when I asked him some questions when I quit, he's like, well, come on over, have a beer. I'll show you. I was asking about his living arrangement. I want to know more interested in what he was doing. Because I thought about it, and he was doing the same thing. So I was like, he's like, come on over, I'll show you everything, and have a beer or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, but I was just never did it. And then I thought about a couple of weeks ago about calling him up, just for future reference if I ever decide to go into that, get an RV and traveling or anything like that, asking him some questions about it. And then I didn't do it. And then lo and behold, find out via Facebook he passed away. So, you know, if you ever feel like asking somebody a question and you're like, you put it off to the side, or even talking to somebody or anything, go ahead and do it because you never know. But what I gather from Facebook, he has some great kids, great stepkids. Hopefully that all holds together because death really does a number on families. It could either bring families together, which sometimes it actually brings you together at the beginning, and then things just fall apart. Hopefully, come together and stay together. Yeah. Well, you heard it here first from the Shagdog. You got any more? If you want any more life advice, leave a comment. I remember me and Jammer used to get thousands of views. Not a lot. Anywhere, yeah, our videos used to do anywhere from, the worst ones were like 200 views. But we were getting up to 2,000, 4,000 views on some videos. And then, of course, our big videos, 10, 20, 30, 40,000, 5 or 6, 7 videos maybe. And then our biggest video, of course, was 240,000 as a masterpiece, which I hate Facebook. I think Jammer uploaded it on the Facebook thing on the mytruereview.com page on Facebook, but you can't go through it. I mean, maybe you can do a Facebook search and find it. Let's see if I can find it. This was our biggest video on YouTube back in the day before our original channel got canceled. So you're going to hear it here first, or see it here first if you never saw it before. All right, let me see if I can find it first. I'm going to type in, no, I don't want that. Search. I'll type in the channel. Let's see if that works. Now, that's the beer review one. Maybe Jammer never uploaded just the. But I'll go ahead and play just the that part. Present. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Matter of fact, I should just start a new video. Screw it. We'll share it right now. I should start a new video. Yeah. All right, let's do a new video, then I'll show it on the next one. How about that? Maybe I'm going to do the England Premium one more time. All right. I think my next beer review, I'm not going to do a review of the England Premium. I'm just going to call it The Legacy of Shagdog and Jammer. What happened? What the hell is that one show about the wrestling? Dark Side of the Ring. Dark Side of Beer Reviewing. Well, that will do it for this one. Maybe I'll call the next video Drinking and Thinking the Harlem Shake. What happened? Yeah, that might work. All right. What's up here? Anyhow, let's get to it. Shagdog, Jammer. Not Jammer's not here. Spitter Swallow Beer Review. We'll see you on the next one. I finished. Cheers.